I'm really happy that we are making a dent today in the garbage collection in the parish of Clarendon. We are here this morning because of a request I had made to Mr. Muir, who is the regional manager for the Southern Parks and Market, who is responsible for garbage collection in Clarendon as well as the sweeping and keeping our towns clean. So we're here because we have requested of Mr. Muir to pull some trucks from other parishes to assist us in Clarendon this morning, or to get in some additional trucks. And so he has managed to secure 11 trucks for us today. So you know we have a chronic backlog of garbage all over the parish of Clarendon. And so we intend to tackle some of it this morning. We will not be able to go everywhere, of course, because the distance and the time it takes to load and to drop off and to come back into the parish takes quite a while. But I'm really happy that we are making a dent today in the garbage collection in the parish of Clarendon.
So this initiative is a one-day initiative?
So far, yes, and we will see how we can put some other days into it after we assess what is happening here today.
It is said that the possibilities exist,
yes,
that leptospirosis might take over as a result of the quantity of garbage that is piled up.
Well,
what would you say to residents in order to alleviate this problem?
Right. Well, the health department has not indicated any upsurge in any disease or anything of that nature. But of course, this project today will help us to reduce any instance or incident of any such health concern.
What areas are you seeking to go into today?
Well, we will start from the town centre and we will work ourselves out a band of the town centre today, and we will see how far we can get to. We are aware that almost every community we have a backlog. We also will be targeting some schools. Mr. Muir will speak on the school situation.
We have started 2 initiatives so far in the town of Maypen. The first one we launched was Drum at the Gate. We launched that in Management. That is going very well. What we have done with Drum at the Gate is that we encourage residents to properly containerize their garbage using drums and hard containers, and to pour the bottom that water don't settle in it. The other initiative we launched to help us properly containerize the garbage is Bag It. Bag It was launched last year in Maypen Town Centre. Now, Bag It has been going very well in Maypen Town Centre. We see where residents in Clarendon and Maypen in particular, they are properly containerizing their garbage using bags to ensure that we have a shorter turnaround time for collection too. Now today we are on the roll of clean sweep operation. Now what is clean sweep? Now clean sweep is one school tour which we plan to engage all the schools in. We're starting with Clarendon and then we'll be moving across Manchester and then Clarendon. Now it is important that we educate our students on the way in how we properly containerize our garbage. Now, what we plan to do is that we plan to go into 5 schools in Maypen today. When we go to those 5 schools today, we intend to educate the students on proper habits of containerizing their garbage. Now, from that 5 schools, we intend to move into Clarendon, Manchester, and then we'll piggyback back into St. Elizabeth. Now, today, what we did, we pulled together some additional units today to ensure that we can clear as much backlog as possible in Clarendon, because we know there's a problem in Clarendon. Now, we know that the shortage of truck is part of the problem for the collection right across the region. So we have pulled together 13 trucks, and those 13 trucks will be working right across Clarendon, length and breadth of Clarendon today. Now we'll be starting with the town centre. In addition to the 13 trucks that we have in Clarendon today, we also have some additional sweepers that we pull together to come into the Maypen Town Centre today. Now, we don't have enough sweepers to go to every street on Maypen on a daily basis. So what we have done is that we have pulled together additional resources. So we intend to go into most, if not all, the off-roads in the Maypen Town Centres to see how best we can containerize the garbage and to have a cleaner Maypen and Clarendon extension. We are going to be in for a little bit of quarrel amongst residents today, because some communities on the outer bands of Clarendon, they have got much attention, and they still have a backlog of garbage. piled up. So, what can you say to them to let them not spread about? Alright, excellent question. Now, the truth of the matter is, we do have a backlog situation in Clarendon. I mean, I will not go around that. But what we are asking residents to do is to work with us. Yes, there's a shortage of units, yes, there's a shortage of resources, etc. Now, what we are asking them to do is to help us properly containerize the garbage. Now, why do they need to do that? By containerizing the garbage properly, what it does is it alleviates some of the chronic illnesses like leptospirosis, etc. Now, when you containerize the garbage, it is a high possibility that if we don't get to come and collect that garbage on the scheduled time, it is a possibility that that garbage will stay intact so that the unit can come and collect whenever time we get the chance to come and collect. Now, it's not a neglect on our service, but what we are saying is that we intend to fix the problem as quickly as possible. Yesterday, Mr. Gordon, he was on a television program and he highlighted the fact that he's expecting some additional trucks in short order. Now, we intend to put maximum units in Clarendon because Clarendon is a growing population. We have areas such as Longville Park. Now, I want to highlight Longville Park. Every Sunday, we have to send no less than 5 units into Longville Park every Sunday. When we send those 5 units into Longville Park, it still have to go back another day. And remember, it's not just Longville Park alone we have in Clarendon. We have other areas in Clarendon. So, I mean, we need no less than 30 trucks to properly clean the region. But we intend to use what we have in the best way possible.